The Weather Prediction Center issuing an urgent warning this afternoon with flooding across parts of the southeast. Hi, everybody. I'm Chief Meteorologist Chris Justice, keeping you up to date on all things severe weather. If you're new to this page, please like this video, comment in the comment section where you're watching from, and hit the subscribe button. What we're watching here is a boundary that sits across the western Carolinas. It's leading to what storms we do have out there being very, very slow movers, and they're currently putting down rainfall rates that are in excess of 2.5 to up to 4 inches per hour. That is the big concern here, is that these are slow movers really crawling along. I've been monitoring our Doppler very closely here, and as I look at that, there is currently a severe thunderstorm that sits over Transylvania County, North Carolina. But as I pull out across the entire southeast, we are just socked in with moisture. That is leading to what storms that do form, putting down a lot of rain in a short period of time. And I know many of you are traveling right now, so anywhere across Georgia, down to South Florida, into the Carolinas, just socked in, and the same holds true. So traveling on I-85, I-26, I-95, these areas are just prime for flooding and will be. Let's map out a couple of things here because I want to show you this pattern moving forward. Let me re-rack the model here and cue it up for you. So this is the latest computer model showing us as we go through the afternoon and evening hours, those downpours, those reds showing up here. Those are really, really heavy rainmakers, and they're going to put down a lot of rain in a short period of time. That could cause creeks and streams to rise quickly and some ponding on the roads. As we go into tonight, things simmer down. Looks to be really calm across the southeast tonight. Then tomorrow looks like we do the same thing all over again. A very hot, humid environment with the heat of the day kickstarting some of those storms that are going to rapidly move through some areas here. So 4, 5, 6 o'clock through about 7 or 8 Saturday, we'll have some storms as well. Let me show you an example of this. This is just the western Carolinas, for example. Look at some of these pockets. Not everybody's going to get a storm, but those that do, look at the totals. Those bright reds are up to 4 inches of rain, and if you get that much rain in a short period of time, that will cause flooding. I'm noticing some trends in the models, and we've been hinting at the possibility of some Gulf development next week. The models are back and forth on that, but I want you to know that regardless of any kind of Gulf development being tropical, the impacts are going to be that we still have unsettled weather that's going to move into a lot of the southeast next week. So what that means is you get storms in the summertime. That's typical. So this weekend, typical type pop-up storms, but beginning early next week, this European model shows as early as Tuesday. Notice the blues here. I want to show you that first. That just indicates lower pressure, and that's over Florida. So it's weaker on this European model, but it's there, all right? So European shows disorganized low pressure, but it's also just keeping things very unsettled. So general counterclockwise flow here would send Caribbean and Gulf and Atlantic moisture into the southeast, leading to mainly afternoon and evening storms, but really heavy storms. Let's look at the other reliable computer model, the GFS. It's a little more aggressive here at lowering the pressure. Same exact as the European, shows low pressure over Florida. Then it kind of moves it into the Gulf where it gets a little bit more organized. So we'd have to watch this closely going into next week. If it turns into an organized low pressure, that could lead to some flooding in some areas and increase those storm chances beginning Tuesday, going away from the pop-up variety and going toward more of the widespread variety. And I'm looking for clues in the NOAA camp here, and as we look at the Climate Prediction Center's 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook, it shows well above average precipitation expected through July 20th. Let's take that a step further. We go through July 24th. It too shows well above average precipitation across the southeast. Could that be related to tropical entities? It's yet to be determined, but either way, it looks like we need to stay dialed in on the potential for flooding with these storms that do move through. And of course, I'm going to have my eyes peeled on it for you. So again, if you're new to this channel or you've been watching for a while, please like this video, comment where you're watching from, and subscribe to this for updates. My goal is to always be transparent with you in what I'm seeing in the future, and also share warnings with you as they are issued to help keep you and your family safe. Stay tuned. I'll keep you posted.